Hi everyone, welcome to this reading. This is a continuation of a relationship reading that I just did. I might put them together into one video, or I might keep them separate as a part one, part two. I don't know yet, but when I exited out of the last video, I was called to pull some clarification from a different deck. So I've already got the cards, so now we're just going to kind of get into the energies and dive a little deeper. If you are new to the channel, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. And if you're returning, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. My messages are collective readings. And that being said, not everything is going to resonate for everybody. So use your own discernment and take what does resonate and leave the rest for somebody else to appreciate. All right. Thank you. And let's get into it. So the clarifier for this, which was interesting, with what we were talking about as far as projections and that kind of thing, this is the Ascent card. And so let's see if we can get it on there. Maybe. There you go. Okay, so what this general the general meaning of that card is normally to, it's rise above the jealous mouths, basically. And so its main medicine is speaking to don't fall prey to the gossiping and that lower kind of that kind of behavior of just gossiping, talking bad about other people, being more in a judgmental place over discernment. That's really what that card is talking about. Then over here in your energy, what we've got, it's pretty balanced. We've got two air cards here. We've got strategy and integration. And so with that, this is about taking the parts of, integration is about taking the parts of the self and pulling them into one cohesive being. And so with that, all of our relationships help us grow in some way or another. So with this, that could be part of it, is maybe knowing that somebody else is projecting and being triggered by you, and then putting it on you instead of realizing it's a mirror reflecting back. And so this is that. And here we've got mirror energy too. Might be something with mirrors going on. Maybe cleanse your mirrors. A side note for somebody. With that, it's really pulling the pieces of the self into one cohesive being. Strategy here is talking about the need to really look at a situation from different angles. And then discovery, this is a powerful card. So this is you might be finding out something about this other person that is going to rock you a little bit. And that kind of just came through. So this could be one of those where you enter into this friendship or relationship and it feels like it's this way, and then all of a sudden you find out something about this person that you didn't expect. And this could be quote unquote good, this could be quote unquote bad. It's a major change or transformation. It's a big nugget of information that has a tendency to change the perspective big time. Then we've also got the connection card here. This can be a divine connection, but this can also be a connection with the higher self. And with these other cards, I'm leaning more towards that. So this other person might be helping you to merge with your higher self, or spirit, whatever you want to term it. a little bit deeper. Over here in their energy, what we've got is receptivity. So this is oftentimes signaling that this is somebody who's like on their phone a lot. Very kind of scattery energy. It can be there's too much going on all at once. And it's really kind of the need to use sound medicine, like sound healing, sound bowls, singing bowls, that kind of thing. But it can also mean just the need to filter some of the information that's coming through. We also have 2 fire cards, which is our spiritual energy. So we've got creativity and purification. And so those are pretty powerful cards as well. Creativity is about being creative. So maybe you're helping this other person with the creative pursuit. Maybe they're focused on a creative pursuit at the moment. Purification is really about transmuting. And so with the other energies that came out earlier, I'm betting what's happening is they're being faced with some energies that are coming to light that they might not fully understand yet, or theirs that need to be transmuted. And then we also have the stuck card here. And the stuck card is in water. It's an emotional type of energy. But what this is it's really being about choosing to be in a stuck energy. And so with that, it's not seeing the other possibilities. It's about only choosing to look at one thing, and that one thing is actually what's keeping us stuck. Let me move these out really quick and see if there's any more that's going to come out for clarification. Yeah, so really what this might be is just this person is choosing to stay in the kind of stuck energy and not allowing themselves to see the situation as it truly is. Let's see if we can get a little more clarification here. We've got spider energy over here again. All right. So we've got the cat in lavender, which is independence. So that's over here in your energy. We've got the spider and passion flower, which is creative ingenuity over here. Yeah, I'm feeling that there's kind of some conflicting energies going on right now. Maybe this other person is trying to outrank you, which I don't really... That's what I heard. I don't really normally use that kind of language when it comes to relationships, but that's what came through pretty clear. Was this other person might be staying in this stuck energy because they feel like they know more, you should listen to them, something of that nature, when in reality you actually have been where they're at, and they just aren't, you're just not like really diving into it. You're just allowing them to have their experience, because you know nothing that you say at this moment is going to help them out of this. This has to be a self-propelled initiation of losing the spiritual ego. And so with that, nothing you can say is going to help this person out of it. You just have to stay in this energy. It's recommended to just stay in that energy of ascending above that. Don't get caught up into it. Don't, quote unquote, fall to that level of arguing with them and like, no, I was where you're at. I'm telling you, I've been through that, because they're not going to see it. They're in this energy where they're choosing to be here for right now. And you have been here, and you've evolved out of that, but they weren't around for that part of your journey, so they didn't see it. And even if they were, they wouldn't put the two pieces together that was actually what you were going through. So they're getting ready to go through this breakdown of the spiritual ego, potentially. Some people choose not to do that. Some people stay in it. I feel like you've gone through it and you broke that down, which, congratulations, it's a lot of freaking work. And it's hard, and so congratulations for doing that. With this other person, kind of what I'm getting is to maybe keep some distance, because if they choose not to go through the next dark night of the soul and break down that spiritual ego, I'm just not picking up a supportive energy for you in this. I feel like you've done what you can do for this other person. They helped you maybe step into the next phase a little bit more, maybe get some more confidence about how far along the journey you have come, especially with this connection card here. So I'm really feeling that they helped you connect more with yourself on this journey. And at this point, maybe it's just, okay, I don't feel like it's like yucky energy. I don't feel like it's like, drama, anything like that. What I'm just feeling is that this person's projecting a lot onto you, and they are viewing you from their spiritual ego lens, and you're looking at them with the clarity of somebody who has been in that phase. But at this point not to force that upon this person. And you just know that there's nothing you can say at this point that's going to help them see it that way. They just get to go through their journey a little bit more, and at this point they're choosing not to look at you as somebody who can help them launch to the next level, even though you can. They're choosing to look at you as somebody who hasn't gone through as much on the spiritual journey, and that's okay. That's what this is about right here. Rise above the jealous mouths. Stand in your truth. But with that, you don't need to be loud about it. You don't need to argue about it. You don't need to tell other people what they need to do. You can just sit back and hold your space and do what you need to do for yourself. And just, when the time's right, if this is a soul connection and you're supposed to come back together, they'll come back. And if not, that's okay too. I'm just kind of letting, the guidance I'm getting right now is to really just allow some distance in between you and this person, and allow them to be the one to come to you if they choose to dissolve their spiritual ego. Which, again, a lot of people choose not to. That next dark night of the soul can be pretty beastly. So, that's a personal choice we all get to make once we're there on the path. So, and I feel like this. I feel like I'm speaking to somebody who has who's been in this energy for quite some time, and you recognize the energy that this person was in, and then maybe you came in and tried to help them, and you did help them, but I'm feeling that at this point it's time to kind of phase out a little. Okay, well, hopefully that added some more clarification on this. If you like the way that I read, this one is a little scattery, but if you like the way that I read, definitely feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe. I greatly appreciate every single one of you, and I love hearing about your journeys. We're all in this together, so it's fun to connect with you guys and hear what you guys are going through too. So thank you so much for being here, and I will see you on the next collective reading.